Hello there guys, it's me Unstable Voltage. Welcome back to episode 38 of Crusader Kings 3, and I think we're well on our way to forming the Empire of Britannia. We only really need to get one more county, and then we'll have enough land to do it. We will need to make sure that we've got enough money to form the Empire. We do currently, but once we get into a war, that is going to burn away pretty quickly. Still have someone that I can ransom off. 79 of 100, we're getting close there. I think I'd like to wait a little bit longer on that one. We can designate a guardian for our son. What are you focused towards? You're actually focused towards diplomacy. What's my skills? I've forgotten. Mostly martial. And he's not very martial focused. Maybe if we can get him somebody with a good diplomacy education. We don't really know anybody with a good diplomacy education, do we? Let's have a quick look at our council. We could put him under the tutelage of this chancellor, I suppose. Where are we? Nope, that's hostile. Didn't want to do that. Right, hang on. Hang on a minute. Yeah, okay. Well, we've got these options I haven't seen before. Oh, because he's part of our dynasty. Okay, that's fine. What am I missing? Claim title, personal, off award. There we go. Yeah, let's get him a diplomacy one. So yeah, you train him up. Oh, gain 20 stress because we're paranoid. No, well, I can just teach him myself. There's no reason not to. I don't see this campaign actually going on long term, so it's probably not worth it too much. Although, I'll still get stress from teaching my own child anyway, because that's usually the way this works out. Let's carry on. We will be starting another war over here soon enough. Now, I have you in prison. Now, this is interesting. If I have you in prison... Oh, I have you in prison. And you are currently an heir to all of this malarkey. So if I was to kill off the king, then it goes to you, then it goes to someone I have in prison. That could work out for us. Could I kill you off? What are the chances? 15%. Yeah, not great really, is it? Could I kill a... Oh, no, that's not what I wanted to do. Well, maybe it is, but let's do these things in the right order. Can we murder you? Only 11%. And you're in my dungeon. You can't attempt to murder someone who's imprisoned by you. That's a little bit weird. We will definitely be declaring a war over here. I do have a... When he's at war with somebody else right now. In fact, what is this war that is going on? I'll have a look at that in a second, because it looks like it's between one of my vassals and Alba. To make my rival and vassal more susceptible to my attempts at approaching him, I can include a compliment in his next missive to his court. I will be sure to mention his... so let's have a look what he's like. He's sadistic, paranoid, and ambitious. Yeah, his soaring ambition. So what is this fight that's going on here? This is between... Is it this one? Defending against the... Some earl against a claim on Dunbar. Yeah, it looks like he's one of the earls up here in Northumbria has declared war for Dunbar. He's getting a little bit happier. So I'm going to leave this because we might actually get this land without having to do it ourselves. And this is the thing, you see, vassals can actually fight on your behalf. I mean, I could jump in here and try and help them, but it looks like they're mostly doing well. There is obviously a stack up here who is sieging out, which is a little bit weird. Once again, I can't work out how one of my vassals is at war and I haven't been dragged into it, because this is a war with the kingdom level, because there's the kingdom's army right there. So that doesn't really make a lot of sense to me. Child benefiting from spouse's tutelage. It's all good. We'll allow things to carry on. I'd prefer not to go to war if I don't have to, because it's nice to be able to save up that money. Can we do this ransom yet for the full amount? Now that was up... I should have taken the 79. It's gone down now. Now what's the reason for that? Something here has changed with this dynamic. There's a new king now, I think. I don't know what's going on. Right, let's just take the 50, because gold is gold. You really, really hate me. I'm all right with that, if I'm honest. Let's allow this rule to carry on. Greetings, my liege. I hereby invite you to a feast at my court. Well, we do have some stress. It might be nice if we can get rid of it. I'll definitely keep my eye on this. Trying to see, did you win that encounter? I think you did, yeah. That's actually going well. We've got a new martial perk. I can't see what the result of that war is right now. So we've got to go down, if we want to finish this off, we've got to go down the left-hand side anyway, so that'll give us a bit more benefit if we do end up going to war. My wife is pregnant again. Oh, there's going to be a lot of children in this marriage, so we definitely want to make sure that we've got the Emperor title before this leader dies, otherwise we're going to have some real problems. So Alba do actually have a bigger army altogether. They've got over 3,000. So you may not want to chase that army down, because if they reinforce with this, but mind you, you'd have to break the siege to do that. So just chasing down that army is probably your best option right now. But yeah, the war goal, which is currently being sieged, is getting unsieged, as it were. Are you actually taking that engagement? Well, you forced them to break the siege, which I guess is the important thing right there. And most of the battles do appear to be going in your favour. And we have another son. Matthew, there we go. Those are like the Christian names that are easy for me to pronounce. So yeah, there's nothing that we need to change here right now. Notable guest has arrived. Would make a good husband for, and it doesn't say who. See, once again, he's homely. -1 diplomacy, -10 fertility. Why would he make a good husband for somebody? This is just randomly weird. Speaking of good husbands, we haven't really married off any of our children at all yet. Who would give us the best alliances? We'll try not to marry them off to family. You are 12 years old. I like to try and find somebody who's, like, at least roughly the same age. Let's marry you off to this French prince. Let's do that. So this is our eldest son. No, it's not. This is our eldest son and the player heir. And we can marry you off to somebody. You are currently 11 years old. We want to get you betrothed, really. And there we go. Don't want to marry anybody off to... oh, that's a duchy, it's not Alba. Some possible alliances here. It'd be also nice if you just find somebody with good stats as well. You're wheezing. That's not great, is it? You're fickle. You are hale. Cool, and it's a congenital trait as well. You're also a giant. Marry you off to the giant hale woman. Who doesn't look like a giant, but That's pretty cool. And our next son, I mean, we could just wait on this one. Let's just go for relevance here. Actually, let's go by age. Find someone around the same age. Again, it doesn't really matter. You've got some decent stats, diplomacy and stewardship. You are related. Because of course you are. Always end up being related, don't they? What about if we just go... What's your stats? You are going to be diplomacy. Let's get somebody with stewardship to sort of offset that, possibly. You've got some good stewardship there. And you're not related to each other. That's good. I don't think we need to marry off any of the other children right now. We've got plenty of them. Your rival got married. Lots of people getting married. He still hates me. I still hate him. That's all fine. Right, let's let this carry on, as it were. I'm very interested to see how this war's going to turn out. What happened to... Oh, Alba's army's over here. I was just going to say, did they get completely wiped? But no, they are still going. More Guardians. So who's this? This is our player heir. Patrick has been asking me for a sewing kit for a long time, and I told him we would get one. I would get one for him in 3 months if he displayed more focus in his studies. He simply waved my offer away, saying he did not really care about it anymore. Do we want him to stay fickle? I mean, trusting is not a particularly great trait either sometimes, because it reduces your intrigue. And it increases the chance of your enemies hostile. So you could lose 2 stewardship, but gain plus 20% hostile scheme resistance and an extra bit of diplomacy. I think that's worth keeping, to be honest. So we'll leave that as it is for now. So, just watching on this wall. There's a lot of pop-ups coming here. Grant vassals to rightful liege. You are known for your dedication of your faith. Right, so what have we got here? Yeah, so... right, have I given one of these away? Looks like I have, haven't I? So let's just go ahead and do this and make it a little bit easier. That's a bit messy. What have we got here? Oh, because it's the island. Yep, that's fine. So now that that's sorted out, and it should improve his levies a little bit here. So, let's get rid of the pause. And actually, Alba's fighting another army as well. The Duchy of Moray. So yeah, so he's in 2 fights. Can I tell how this fight is going? Minus 89% towards Alba, so minus 90%. So in 10% 10% war goal. Oh god, she's pregnant again. She's popping those children out, isn't she? What is she? She's 31. She already has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 children. Wow. Busy lady. Rumour and speculation. My wife gets to hear many things during her comings and goings at court. Lately she has heard some very interesting stories about what my court position does in the shadows. Oh, he's a non-believer and I lose some stress. Excellent. Here's the thing. This guy, we're not allowed to fire him for 10 years, but does he have any better stats? No. I was wondering if there was a better court position for him, but there isn't. I'm just watching this war now because it's... Oh, it's ended. I think it's ended. Fellow servant of the Lord. Yes, we'll give them a little bit more land and gain some money. Cool. So Dunbar has now been taken, which should now mean we can create the Empire, I think. Where are we? Yes, we can. And it's cheaper as well because we do have a perk that allows that. So what we're going to do right here, we can actually create the Kingdom of Alba, but we're going to create the title. We are now a mighty emperor. So here we are. This is the Empire of Britannia. But there's still a bit of border gore. So I'm just going to have a quick go and see how much effort it would be to try and grab some of the rest, because we actually have a lot of money left over there. We have too few knights. That is true. We could make a decision to invite knights. Let's go ahead and do that. So, oh look, I've got a nice crown. Oh, that's excellent. So now that we have this, I'm still holding 3 kingdom titles as well. Does that have any negative effect on vassal opinion? Doesn't appear to. But bear in mind, if this leader dies, yeah, if this leader dies, then those kingdoms will be split between the heirs. Now, we've got a lot of money. We should have also now bumped up. Yeah, we can have an extra men-at-arms regiment here. So what's probably worth having, we've got some horses. Armoured footmen, they're expensive, but they're just really good to have. So we'll just get one. We'll build it up maybe a couple of times and then just save the money. The new emperor, it is now up to me to lead the vast empire left behind. I stand before my vassals, adjust my new crown, and glance down. Oh, the things I will accomplish. Long live the emperor. Okay. Heresy, insularists in Moray. Well, we'll just have to convert them. So let's have a quick look at what our council is doing. You could be promoting culture. We're not exactly short of the money right now. Let's try and just keep the culture spreading where we can. We can have 2 more holdings. What I really need to do at some point is grab all of my local ones, really. And you can revoke holdings from people. Right, let's carry on. Let's see if we can go and start some rubbish over here. So if I were to go and declare a war on you right now, what options do I have? I can actually siege de jure counties. That's only one option right there. Yes, that is all I've got as a claim, which is what I find really weird. I guess I would have to usurp the title. Yeah, we have no claim on this title. But I should have a claim on it because it is part of... Why can't we usurp it? You only have 11 of 14 required counties. So I would need to take some more land from Alba if I wanted to be able to grab that. Well, we can certainly do that. That's not a problem. What about you as well? Because you are also an issue to us. I mean, holy wars are always risky because they can call in anyone from the faith. Then we could always call them in for this duke's claims here. Now, bear in mind, that would put us at war with this guy. Is he at war with anybody else right now? He's not. It'd be nice if he were. Well, we know we need to take some stuff from Alba. So let's go ahead and get that war underway. We will grab our rally point. We'll move it up here somewhere. And we'll go ahead and start this war. This war should be okay. So we do have some other people's claims. Nothing is a huge chunk. I think I'd sooner grab my... I don't know. I'd sooner push these claims for other people, actually, and just try and build the land up. You're already working on that war, I think. So let's say we go for Argyle. This guy likes us anyway. Yeah, he's kind of screwed right now. Let's go ahead and declare that war. Raise all the armies. I don't think we need to bring anybody else in at this point. Oh, you've got a army over there. Where did they come from? Looks like we're about to bump into an army that wasn't one that I intended to bump into, but it's happened all the same. Yeah, we're going to have to go down and sort you out. So, let's get the army that has... Right, you're the sieging army. You go and get yourself up there. Everybody else, and by everybody I mean like these two armies, you're going to come in here and reinforce this, although I don't even know whose side we're going to end up on here. So the sieging army is sieging out the war goal. The rest of our army is just marauding around, like randomly murdering everybody. You move this way. You move this way. We're just going to try and do a bit of a carpet siege here. And we have another daughter. Let's just go for the Christian names because they're so much easier. A call to war. The Asturian war on the county of Labour. This would put us to war with Labour and West Francia. Oh. Do I really want to be at war with West Francia? I'm going to decline that one. That's probably going to come back and hurt us, but we're an emperor. We don't need to worry about such things. Right, we are getting some knights. That's good. We are losing money, but that's not too much of a problem, I don't think. Yeah, there are some hostile armies wandering around, and some of them are pretty big as well. So, but I think they're all getting involved with other people's battles at this point. Right, we've got that siege done. They're already at 30%. I'm going to start to try and bring this army back if I can, because I don't want it to get jumped on by this bigger stack. Though it is my intention at some point to try and jump on that army maybe. Oh, it's not directly hostile to me, so he probably won't try and attack me directly. There is an enemy army trying to raise down there. You have grabbed that. So I could wander through here, gain some attrition along the way. There's another martial lifestyle perk. Let's go and pick that straight up. So men-at-arms counter efficiency plus 25%. I mean, that's great because I do have a lot of men-at-arms. I'm going to go and get rid of a load of these. We also have a task that's just finished, which was reducing or increasing control in the county. Wow, we've got a lot of problems around here, don't we? A lot of problems with county control. There is an enemy army down there, actually. We're at 31%. All in time. My son Andrew has been impressed with one of the household knights for a very long time. After finally meeting in person, he's been repeating the warrior's words to himself. Greatness comes in time. Be there to grasp it when it does. Yes, opportunities always come in time. And keep the trait patient. Yeah, patience is a good trait to have. So we will keep that. I can see that this war's probably going to go on for a little while. So as we're already over the 20-minute mark, I am going to end the video here. I'll probably make the next video the last video. I'll see how much I can get done. I'll see what I can grab. And then, but we have ultimately formed the Empire of Britannia, which was the purpose of this series. Although obviously I haven't got all of the land that should technically belong to the Empire. We should have all of Alba and all of Ireland. But I'll see what I can do in the next video. Either way, thanks a lot for watching. I hope you have been enjoying this Crusader Kings 3 series. If you have, please do consider leaving a like on the video because it really helps the channel to grow. And I will see you next time. Until then, goodbye for now.